Hello and welcome to Parents Guide to Games. Before we get started, if you could please subscribe. Here are the games come week of September 22nd, 2020. And the first game on today's list is 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. This is coming out on PlayStation 4, the rating is teen, the content descriptions, fantasy violence, language, and partial nudity. This is a strategy game in which players follow the story of 13 high school students as they battle mechanical monsters. Players use giant military robots called Sentinels in turn-based combat, moving their characters around the map and selecting attack moves from a menu. In between battles, players can walk around various environments, interact with characters. Some interactions depict acts of violence, characters shooting or electrocuting each other, a character shooting a boy with a pistol in order to implant nanomachines. One sequence briefly depicts two characters partially nude, one covering her breast and nipples with her arm. Swear words appear in the dialogue. The next game on our list is Serious Sam 4. This is coming on Google Stadia and PC. The rating is mature. The content descriptions are blood and gore, drug references, intense violence, partial nudity, and strong language. This is a first-person shooter in which players assume the role of Sam Serious Stone as he and his squad attempt to save humanity from an alien invasion. Players use pistols, machine guns, shotguns, and explosives to kill mutated humans, monstrous creatures, and a variety of aliens. Large blood splatter effects accompany combat, and some weapons cause enemies to explode into chunks of flesh. Some enemies are seen blowing themselves up in order to damage players' characters. Combat is highlighted by frequent screams of pain, gunfire, and explosions during the course of the game. Harpy-like enemies depict topless and exposed buttocks. One character's reference doing blow, and swear words are also heard in the dialogue. Now let's serve up our next game in Tennis World Tour 2. PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is everyone. This is a tennis simulation game in which players engage in matches in a variety of Stadia and official tournaments. Players can also work their way through seasons and engage in several training drills and matches. Now let's talk to the Dawn in Mafia Definitive Edition. This is coming out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Google Stadia, and PC. The rating is mature. The content descriptions, blood, drug references, intense violence, sexual themes, and strong language. This is an action-adventure game in which players assume the role of a Prohibition-era gangster rising through the ranks of a crime family. From a third-person's perspective, players engage in a variety of crime-related missions, hits, assassinations, shootouts, racketeering, and robberies. Players engage in melee combat using their fists as well as weapons to kill enemies. Several missions involve gun battles with realistic firearms. Melee attacks and gunfighting results in large blood splatter effects, with corpse seen in pools of blood. Finishing moves during melee fights can depict characters smashing enemies' faces or stabbing enemies in the chest repeatedly. Cutscenes also depict intense acts of violence, a man shot in the head at close range, wounded, restrained men shot to dead. During the course of the game, players can engage in a mission set in a brothel. Prostitutes are depicted wearing lingerie as they speak suggestively to the players. Sexual moaning sounds can be heard during one cutscene. The game contains brief references to drugs in the dialogue, and one mission depicts a crate full of drug packages. Swear words appear in the game. And the last game on today's list is Trollhunters Defenders of Arcadia. This is coming on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is everyone 10 and up. The content descriptions are fantasy violence. This is an action platformer based on the series of Tales of Arcadia, in which players control time travelers Jim and Claire as they collect coins, magic stones, unlock special abilities, and battle a variety of enemies. From a side-scrolling perspective, players traverse platforms and use swords and projectiles to kill fantasy creatures. Combat is frantic at times and highlighted by sword-slashing sounds and cries of pain. A handful of enemies use blaster-like weapons, and some boss characters shoot multiple magical projectiles across the screen in more protracted combat. Big shout out to bensound.com for the music. Please follow Parents Guide to Games on Facebook at Parents Guide to Games, on Twitter at ParentsGTG, and email any questions or comments to parentsg2g@gmail.com. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.